Tonight is another chapter in one of the most heated rivalries of the year. One side represents all that is good in professional wrestling today, upholding the tradition of years long since past and carrying that very torch well into the 21st century. He's our Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion, the Boogie Woogie Man, Rob McBride. He has had a career year in 2006, becoming the first man in history to have ever won the Mid-Atlantic Triple Crown. And tonight, Rob McBride not only looks to continue his own legacy, but the legacy handed down by the legend, the original Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Valiant himself. Standing across the ring from McBride tonight is his polar opposite, caring nothing for the past and rich tradition of the sport. Joey Silvia will once again embark on a quest that has eluded him for a lifetime. 6 years of rumbles and championship matches in CWF have come and gone for Joey Silvia, and all have had the same result. They have ended in complete failure. With unlimited athletic ability, Silvia has never been able to conquer his greatest demon, his all-encompassing ego. Now aligning himself alongside the new dynasty, can Silvia put all the past failures behind him and win not just the first title of his CWF career, but the Mid-Atlantic heavyweight title itself? Or will tradition continue to live and breathe through one of its proudest champions ever? It's McBride versus Silvia, Mid-Atlantic heavyweight title.
It will not go one step further until I make another announcement. I'm tired of you and the other new dynasty members running roughshod, doing whatever you want. So Steve Green, Scuba Steve, Simply Steve, whatever you hit the back. You're not going out here. You are not a manager, therefore you are not at ringside. Lawson, buddy, I know where your heart's at, but you're not a manager either. Unfortunately, you can't be at ringside either. And Steve Green, I'm tired of it. Hit the bricks. Get out of here. I'm sick and tired of you coming out here, you little troll. You have no part in this match.
Whoa, Commissioner Ross, that's for your own. You see, I came to Burlington for one reason, that's for this tonight. Because these stupid redneck people out here, they all know they want to cheat tonight. Don't start that chant. Oh, you can shut up! They can start that chant all they want. The reason why I'm here tonight, Commissioner Ross, is this. Like I was saying, Commissioner Ross, you gotta have a manager's license. I have a manager's license. And I'm here for one reason, for my new protege, Joey Silvia.
You don't manage him.
I do now.
I like this. This is good. This is good.
And since you provide an unsafety workplace, I talked to Del Gagne
this ain't no one-night thing, right?
No, all the time. Yeah. Contract signed.
You got a contract?
I got his contract. It's signed.
Signed. Sealed. Delivered.
Nothing you can do about a cross.
Oh, yeah.
Joey,
I love it.
I knew you had something up your sleeve, Daddy. I know. You know, you can have your fantasy guys from the 80s movies. You know, you got Gary Coleman and Karate Kid. You got two guys on your side. That's fine with Daddy. Because I've got about 120 people in my corner.
I guess if it's okay with Boogie, it's okay with me. Let it happen.
One of the hottest feuds of 2006 is rekindled once again. Mid-Atlantic heavyweight title on the line. Joey Silvia having his blow shrugged off in the early going by our champion, Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion, the Boogie Woogie Man, Rob McBride.
Rob McBride, he's not one to back down even with the numbers against him on the outside. We've done seen all this whole thing about the manager's license and protection from the crowd. I mean, if your manager is afraid of the crowd, why don't he stay in the dressing room?
Exactly. Commissioner Cross, God bless him, he tried to do the right thing and get these jokers ejected from ringside. No Steve Green, no Ty Dillinger, not even Tank Lawson. Tried to make this a fair one-on-one contest, because how many times in the past have we seen the new dynasty try and rob one, steal one from Rob McBride? Because Ty Dillinger pulls the trump card out, and him and Steve Green are allowed to stay at ringside, which Randolph, quite honestly, scares me a little bit.
Well, you know, you're still talking about Joey Silvia, the man who has blown every chance in the world to ever win a major title. I mean, that's sort of been a punchline for months.
And you actually got that one up before me, because there's nothing I like talking more about than Joey Silvia being the biggest choke artist in the entire history of CWF Mid-Atlantic. Silvia's been around since virtually day one, and here we are all these years later. No championships, no Rumble, no Weaver Cup, no nothing. Silvia has never won a major prize. He's failed in every attempt ever, and God willing, it'll happen here again tonight.
You kind of wonder right now, he's trying to work on the arm of the Boogeyman. The Boogeyman doesn't seem to be much affected. Finally taken off his feet by a neat little trip.
Silvia, taking nothing away from him, is an incredible wrestler. I mean, possibly one of the greatest pure athletes that we've ever seen. It's just that his ego and his friends frequently get in the way of his success.
I'll tell you what, right now, the canvas is getting in the way of his success. He just got dropped on it by the Boogeyman, who swatted him off like a fly.
Of course, these were the last two individuals in the Battle Royal that led us to fill the vacated Mid-Atlantic heavyweight title that, of course, was vacated when Ric Converse won the AWA World Heavyweight title. And when Silvia lost that match to Rob McBride, I think that burned, that ate away at him more than any loss he's ever had. Silvia will just not let it go. Silvia is determined to somehow take home that Mid-Atlantic heavyweight title, but he just keeps failing and failing and failing.
Yeah, and I tell you what, right now, the Boogeyman looks to be having a little bit of fun with him. It looked like a thumb jabbed into the throat there behind the referee's back, and McBride's just having a ball here. Oh, wedgie.
Wow.
We don't call that very often.
Of course, this series of bouts, although Rob McBride is making it look very one-sided at this point, has certainly not been so. In fact, Silvia holds a singles victory over Rob McBride in the Weaver Cup in a tremendous contest that I think ranks right up there with some of the best matches of 2006.
You know how hard it was for me not to make a turn the other cheek joke? Right now, look at this. Silvia to the eyes of the champion, a boot to the midsection here, and he's got Boogeyman reeling backwards here. Silvia showing his first offensive burst, knee.
Yeah, but how often do we see one guy really on a roll, has some great momentum, and then a stupid eye rake or poke to the eye will halt it immediately? We need to establish some kind of warning system for eye rakes, Randolph.
We just let the wrestlers wear protective eyewear. Maybe that would be the solution here. They could all wear goggles.
I was going to say, I had this vision of Rob McBride running around like LaDaymond and Tomlinson's visor there on the football field.
That's an idea, but I mean, imagine what headbutts do to you if you was wearing something like that. But, you know, that's a good thing about wrestling. It's man on man here. And this one man, Joey Silvia, just landed flat on his back from low Earth orbit, it looked like.
That was a phenomenal backdrop, to say the very least. Now, Rob McBride, once again, things in hand, hammering away on the skull of Joey Silvia.
Yeah, he looks to be just playing with him. I'm thinking at this point, Rob could probably put this guy away.
Big, old school, atomic drop. How often do you see those anymore, Randolph?
You know, the fans appreciate it here. Now, look at this.
Oh, Silvia ducked down, and Rob McBride just clotheslined himself on the top rope.
I'll tell you what, Silvia taking advantage. He's going to toss the champion out to the floor. And you know what that means? And what do we say? Just like a pack of mad dogs, Steve Green simply goes berserk on the outside of the ring.
This was exactly the situation Commissioner Cross wanted to avoid by kicking these goons out of here.
Tell you what, Boogeyman not in a good position. Silvia positioned herself on the apron.
Silvia back first on the floor of the CSA. What a smack!
You've got to wonder, I mean, how smart was that in a title match? I mean, he got nothing but concrete.
Both Ty Dillinger and Steve Green trying to make sure Joey Silvia is even still breathing, because believe me, Rob McBride could be winning this match on a count out right now. If not for the goons, they're probably going to help Silvia get back to his feet.
Well, look at this. McBride's going to come in and have a little something for Mr. Simply here. Simply burn his chest up, pick him up, and toss him on Silvia.
Oh, the New Dynasty are not having a good night so far.
I'll tell you what, they've got to be rethinking this whole situation. Boogie climbs back into the ring. So, I mean, they're going to be counting on Silvia now. Oh, wait.
Oh, no, Rob, no. No, think better of it, Rob. Rob McBride crushes the New Dynasty, possibly a very ill-advised maneuver by the Boogie Woogie Man, but Rob McBride loves to channel the spirit of some of his old friends.
Yeah, right there, we heard the bang bang just really loud there, and it was like a shootout because we've got bodies everywhere down here on the floor.
Well, I would certainly hate to see a Mid-Atlantic heavyweight title match ending in a double countout. God knows we haven't had that in years here at CWF Mid-Atlantic.
I'll tell you what, Boogie's trying to get back up on his feet. I mean, everything he's feeling right now is self-inflicted. Right off that apron himself, he had the choice. He could have rolled in and let the referee count. This match would have been over.
Steve Green still running interference, and even though he may be getting the worst of it from Rob McBride, he's still at least providing that momentary distraction, which gives Joey Silvia that extra second to revive himself, and that extra second may have just saved him on that kick out.
That right there, I'm not sure Silvia knew what the count was, but he heard the count and he made the jump. I mean, he's just now coming back to consciousness. Jawbreaker.
Driving the bottom jaw of Rob McBride into the top of the skull. You sacrifice yourself to try and hurt your fellow opponent. And now Silvia, now you don't want to get into a chop fest with Rob McBride and Silvia full steam ahead.
Finally showing a little bit of smarts here. He's got the champion backed up to the corner and now brings him out, flips him over, and you got to wonder, here we go, kick to the middle of the bag.
This is where Silvia thrives a lot. From up top, leg drop, right across the larynx. Here's the cover, Red Jones, the count, Rob McBride.
Only a 2 count. Silvia not happy with it, but he's not arguing. He's going back to work on the champion. Smart move on his part, as much as I hate to say it.
Well, he's trying to tie Rob McBride up. He's got that arm grapevine with the legs. He could have a crossface-like submission. I can't really tell from this angle, but referee Red Jones right in there checking, saying Rob McBride's not about to give this one up.
McBride face down, getting stretched apart right here by the challenger right now. Silvia showing out. You know, this is the first time he's really been able to turn this match around in his favor without the help of any goons on the outside.
Steve Green peering in there. You know, him and Ty Dillinger are going to be right there if Joey Silvia gets into any kind of trouble at all. We've already seen in this one. And now Silvia grinding away on the face of Rob.
Yeah, he got him over close to the ropes, and he rolled him over a little bit. to make him a little bit easier accessible for his friends on the outside, I'm sure, but referee Red Jones right there in the right positioning so they could not get involved.
Of course, Rob McBride's been a very arduous schedule as of late. He's not only our Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion, he's also one half of the Tag Team Champions along with Tank Lawson. And it was only last month we saw Rob McBride, because he's such a fighting champion, make up for a full month's worth of title defenses in one match, in a 4 corners match. That's the great thing about having Rob McBride as our champion. If Rob McBride doesn't feel that he's giving the fans their money's worth, Rob McBride is going to make up for it.
Well, that's always been his history. Right now, he just took both boots to the face, able to kick out on a 2 after that one. Silvia starting to show us some serious opposition for the champion here at this point, but he's not able to put him away yet.
Joey Silvia certainly oversized and in many ways outmatched against Rob McBride, who's certainly the veteran of this matchup. But when you have these idiots at ringside running so much interference, you're probably going to win more matches than you lose.
That's right, you gotta wonder. I mean, this whole idea of the addition of Ty Dillinger to the new dynasty, I mean, they were dangerous enough without another small mind to guide them.
Green just put Rob McBride's face into a table. The referee needs to quit getting distracted by Silvia and pay attention to Steve Green smashing McBride's face into a table at ringside.
McBride has got to be seeing a lot of little stars and little birdies flying around his head. Silvia taking advantage up to the second rope. Drops a hammer down across the face. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Boogie's able to kick out just barely on that one.
Well, he's feeling it from his peoples right now. They are 110% behind the Boogie Woogie Man. And Silvia, can you feel the failure starting to sneak in a little bit there?
Yeah, we're starting to see a little bit of a repeat from previous past histories. Right now, Silvia's got the legs grapevine. Asking Boogie if he wants to quit. There's no quit in this guy.
Boy, when you can see when that frustration starts to set in on Joey Silvia, he can feel those demons from the past starting to creep up. Tell him, oh, you can't do it. You're going to fail again. And that's why he starts the facial on Silvia. He wants it so very, very bad. But Rob McBride wants it just as much. And like Rob McBride told us all earlier, they will have to kill him to retake away the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight title.
Right now, this is the closest I have seen in a long time anybody putting the boogeyman down. He's done had the arm drop twice. If it drops third time, we've got a new champion. Wait a minute, the leg kicks up.
Silvia cannot believe it, screaming no, but Rob McBride is screaming yes. Ty Dillinger having an absolute coronary at ringside.
Dillinger thought this one was over, but it's going to continue. Boogie able to show that he's still got life inside that body. Silvia doing everything he can to remove it.
Silvia, are you kidding me? Going for Northern Lights! Collapses with McBride on top! Both men down! What in the world was Silvia thinking trying to Northern Lights Rob McBride?
Silvia must have been listening to that little guy in the suit on the outside, because I don't think he would have thought of that one on his own.
He may have been able to Northern Lights Ty Dillinger, Gary Coleman out there, but he sure ain't gonna Northern Lights Rob McBride.
He might have been able to Northern Lights referee Red Jones, but yeah, Rob McBride, I don't see that happening.
Oh, Rob McBride's back on his feet. Big chop across the chest of Silvia.
And look at that, lit up the chest, lit it up again. Did you hear that?
It echoes throughout the CSA, and Silvia has been a fight he doesn't want any part of.
Right now, Silvia face first into the top turnbuckle. The champion's going to start taking him apart.
Rob McBride is about to prove why. Oh, Rob McBride thought he was going for a German there, but no. Back suplex. Silvia, somehow, that incredible athletic ability, lands on his feet and instant Gurry right inside the cranium of McBride.
McBride is down. Silvia trying to struggle back up. And neither one of these men are faring very well after the beating each of them has dished out. Silvia, the first, back up to a slightly vertical position, finally back to his feet. Drags McBride up with him. Now he's trying to put him back down with closed fists.
It's back and forth right now. You got to think possibly the next big maneuver hit could spell the end for one of these individuals. Silvia now going up top, possibly. Moonsault, no. McBride from behind. Silvia crash chest first. And that table that Steve Green had brought over. If Silvia did not break something, it'll be a miracle.
Silvia may be out. This one may be over. Referee needs to make the count right here. We can't really tell from this angle, but I mean, I'm not even sure he's conscious at this point.
That was as nasty of a fall as I may have ever seen in this building. Double knocker for Gary Coleman and the American Steel Ninja, or whatever their names are.
That's right, look at this. Silvia's back up, but he's only up because McBride picked him up, and he's going to sling him back into the ring and get this one over with in the right fashion.
I don't know how Silvia's even going to catch his breath after that horrible fall on the outside, but somehow he's kicking out.
Tell you what, McBride looked a little stunned there. He's calling for a little help from the peoples. And look at this. McBride's going up, but here we go. Ty Dillinger on the outside. Steve Green able to deliver a shot to the skull, and it's with a steel chain.
Ty Dillinger as the official, and Steve Green had used that chain. Run McBride, laying unconscious. Silvia flies, crushes McBride. Oh, no, red. No, don't count it. 2. Rob McBride is still alive!
Silvia perhaps stunned most of all as McBride's able to kick out. We don't know where it comes from. I mean, this is all, according to him, due to you, the people.
Silvia had the match won, but because of McBride, because of people like you said, the failure is starting to swoop the body of Joey Silvia. One more time, McBride, reversal, Silvia into Steve Green. McBride has him up. Saturday night superstar, and God bless it, Ty Dillinger has Red Jones again.
What are you talking about, Willis? Red, get down here and count this match. Let's end this thing.
Rob McBride. Oh, Red. 2. Oh, no. Silvia kicked out. Incredible. I'm at a loss for words. Joey Silvia kicked out of the Saturday Night Superstar.
And I tell you what, he's crawling over to his partner on the outside. Did they slip him something? I mean, the referee wouldn't know. He's too busy having a conversation with a former child star.
Will someone please get Ty Dillinger out of here?
Tell you what, Joey Silvia trying to make his way back up there. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness, big fist straight to the face again.
Yeah, but Joey Silvia has that chain that Steve Green handed him. Now we're on the throat of McBride. Neck breaker with the chain. He's got it wrapped right around the throat. Oh, he's got that chain concealed by the forearm. Referee Red Jones is over there checking. He's checking the arm of McBride. If it drops one more time, Silvia's won the title. No, Silvia has not won the title.
Silvia's got a look of disbelief like I have never seen before. I mean, you know, the old thing's happening again. How many times this guy got to choke before he finally runs out of air?
McBride still has plenty of air. He's getting back to his feet. Silvia still trying to hang on to that chain, but McBride's elbowing his way out of this predicament.
That's right, look at this, the chain. Oh, slung the chain. McBride met him, caught him again, straight to the face, chopped to the chest, and looky here, there's the chain.
McBride now has the chain. What's good for the goose is good for Joey Silvia as well. Straight into the face.
And the chain back out to the outside. Boogeyman standing over Silvia now. Now looks like he's going to have a little fun at the expense of Silvia. Sets him up for the Saturday Night Superstar.
That's our second Saturday Night Superstar. Top. Good Lord. Red Jones is being distracted by Ty Dillinger. There we go. Rob McBride had enough of that.
I'll tell you what, Rob McBride should have had enough of it. He's had this match won twice. But because of the little fella in the suit on the outside, referee Red Jones has not been in position. What is that smell?
McBride with Silvia has Silvia up high, power bombs the corpse of Joey Silvia to the canvas, and it's over again.
He's got hold of the referee's leg, pulled him out of the ring.
Red Jones was counted 3. You better believe that was a 3 count all day long.
Steve Green. What is that smell?
That is a horrible smell. I swear to God, I wish you people could smell what we smell. That's something he has on that rag. He's cracked across the face of Rob McBride.
Right is down. Now look at this. Steve Green throws his unconscious buddy's arm over the midsection, and now Ty Dillinger goes, Red, go make it count.
No, Red! No, Red! Stop! Don't count it! Don't count it! Joey Silvia has won the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight title!
And he won it by choking out the champion was something on a rag and it took 3 of them to do it.
The smell on that rag, whatever it is, engulfed the entire Carolina sports arena. You can, even from where we're sitting, Randolph, you can smell it. God only knows what it was like across the face of Rob McBride. Takes Lawson in to check on the condition of his best friend, but Silvia, Steve Green, Ty Dillinger out of here like a shot in the night, and Joey Silvia has indeed become the new Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion.
I tell you, it's a sad day seeing a former champion laid out in the ring by something that had nothing to do with wrestling skill. But this one looks like it's going to stand. Tank Lawson looks on disbelief, and Boogie is still down.
I guess in his own mind, Joey Silvia exercised his demons of all the years past, all those past failures, but it took Ty Dillinger, Steve Green, and some kind of chemical to leave Rob McBride unconscious. Certainly a shocking conclusion to not only the match, but the title run of one of the proudest Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champions of modern times, the Boogie Woogie Man, Rob McBride. And if you thought the ego of Joey Silvia was unbearable before, what in the world is it going to be like next time we come back, Randolph?
I tell you what, I don't know, but we need to get medical attention into the ring right now. McBride is still down. He's not responding to anything.
You got my Jimmy. He was moved too.